Hey, what's good? What's going on? I hope you guys are doing well. I just want to, there we go, lower the lighting. It was blinding my eyes. Okay, so let's get straight to the reading. This is going to be an interesting one for sure. I hope you guys can hear me better now. Um, yeah, so someone's watching you. Someone's been watching you. I feel like someone's watching you go through a rebirth because when I set the intentions, it's like a baptism. So this could be figuratively speaking, or this could be literally, right? Like maybe you're getting baptized, or you're baptizing a child, or you're going to a baptism. That could be for someone. But I feel like there's a rebirth that's happening here for the collective awakening genius into me. I see splitting the deck. Yeah, so there's some sort of vision, insight, you opening up to your gifts and your abilities, and people are watching you. We have the nine, the rose's kiss that's coming out, learning to enjoy life more. Ladybugs, like you're going to be really lucky in this next season. I feel that this is a completion, an ending of a cycle where you were only getting pricked by the thorns of the rose, but now you are getting to enjoy the bloom. You're getting to enjoy the scent of the rose. You could have a ladybug tattoo on like your collarbone, or on your shoulder, or someone that you know does, or you could just see a ladybug. But that's Mother Mary as well. Ladybug symbolizes Mother Mary, so this could be your name could be Mary, or this is just like the sacred rose, the temple of the sacred rose, the sisterhood of the sacred rose. That could be significant. What else do we have for the viewer, spirit? Roots of abundance, something that you've been working on. Yeah, something that's gonna, people are gonna call you lucky, but they didn't know. Look at this. Look at all those thorns on that bush where that rose is. Look how beautiful that rose is. And it's unique, that rose, because it's purple, it's yellow, and it's pink. But they didn't know. Look at all those thorns. Look how spiny that thorn is right there. Look how spiny those thorns are. They didn't know all that time what you were going through, what you were growing through to become this bud of blooming beauty. They didn't know what you were doing behind the scenes. They didn't see the seed breaking open and germinating itself and planting roots and taking hold. They didn't see all that work. So they're just going to call you lucky. But it has nothing to do, well, it has some to do with luck, of course. And I feel like you're going to be at the right place at the right time. But this is like an anointing, letting go of whatever was holding you back, like walking a new path, something that is going to be in alignment with your highest calling, with your highest timeline, new doors of opportunity. The more you let go, the more you release the past and realize there's nothing you could do about it, you're stepping into the divine matrix, allowing the divine matrix to open up, to expand, to grow, to co-create with you. This is also mastering something in the physical. And now your roots of abundance are taking hold. They're um, opening you to new opportunities. Hmm. 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 Something that you enjoy doing is going to bring you abundance. And maybe this is not something that you thought was going to take you to your abundance to make you successful, but you're going to quickly realize that this is part of your divine path. This is part of your divine path. The call of the muse, seeing the beauty in everything, seeing how everything served its purpose, how everything had to take place for you to come into this position. And I feel like you're going to be letting something go, learning that letting go is part of receiving, letting go is part of the process. Just like how the tree lets go of the leaves every year, very well knowing and entrusting that it's going to be growing new leaves come the summer, come in due time. And now I feel like it's your time. What else do we have for the collective? Purple, third eye, clairvoyance, rose's kiss. I'm even getting kind of like chef's kiss, rose's kiss. But when you take the time to go within, that's what's blooming. It's like the bud is blooming. Your third eye, your clairvoyance is blooming. And this is expanding your knowledge, your wisdom, your sacred wisdom. I'm getting high priestess energy with that crescent moon inside that eye. So you could very well be a high priest or high priestess. And this is taking you into a new position or allowing you to see clearly, or this is what's opening up the rose's kiss. This is what you have been kind of getting spiritually, psychically attacked. And everybody's been kind of like a thorn on your side. They've been busting your chops. They've been always trying to get a rise out of you, always trying to do something to get your nerves going, always trying, but you see past their illusion. You see past through the bullshit. I'm also getting it's like you have like a specific carry a specific frequency, like the rose's kiss. Like you could put someone to rest. You could end something like just by, I don't know, like a kiss, just by doing something so simple. It's like you have that deadly kiss, that deadly kiss. That song Poison is coming out back in the day. Poison, poison, you know that song? Yellow. Flexibility, flexibility, adaptability, and personal power. Yellow. Sacral solar plexus chakra, excuse me, maybe eating more yellow foods, but something like, yeah, like the roots of abundance. You're stepping into your personal power. Something that you thought that was just maybe like a hobby, like the rose's kiss. It's just something that you love to do, and but you've been doing the work behind the scenes and not knowing that it's been taking root and allowing it is what it is. It's like allowing it to go and allowing it to come as it's meant to come, allowing it to show up as it wants to show up. And this is you stepping into your personal power, your self-confidence. Your solar plexus is even your money. It could even be your money. And that's your money pura, right? Your money chakra, your abundance, personal power. That's your personal power, how you hold. Maybe there's some sort of balancing, but I feel like you've been very flexible, and that's what you've been seeing. Like people have been trying to get some sort of rise out of you and being a thorn in your side. And those are the people who are gonna, oh, he's so lucky, the collective's so lucky, the viewer's so lucky. But meanwhile, you've been playing in the divine matrix and they've been playing in the man-made matrix. You aren't the same, my love. You aren't the same. That's what they got to understand. You're coming from a place of spiritual gifts and ability, of personal power. Your gifts is from lifetimes, from lessons learned in lifetimes, ancient of times. You're a divine being. You're part of the divine sauce, the matrix, the divine matrix that's here to uplift humanity, to come in and use your gifts for humanity, to show people a new way, to show people a new path, to help assist people step into their own personal power, how to adapt to their situations and how to become flexible. What else do we have for the viewer? What else do we have for the viewer spirit? One more card, please. Balance, elemental kingdom, hawthorn. So yeah, so something's coming into balance. You could have some sort of a affiliation, association, lineage, ancestry. Like I was saying, Rose's Kiss, you had like ancestry with the Fae or the fairies. Confirmation, my dryer just went off. You could even look like a fairy. Yeah, so there's an alternative course. Choices underneath the deck. Something needed to be transmuted and purified. So, yeah, so like I'm getting like something needed to be let go of, and you did that, and now something's coming into balance. This is even you stepping into your personal power, and you've done the work, and now you're able to move forward. And that and your spiritual gifts, whatever you've been doing in the divine matrix, is now taking root into the physical, and that's what's going to lead you to live a softer life, an easier life. Excuse me. Like your gifts and abilities are gonna oh, I'm sorry, that was loud. I just wanted to read something. Your gifts and abilities are going to allow you to provide for you in a way where you're not gonna have to worry anymore. It's gonna be grounded, it's gonna be rooted, like roots of abundance. Look at this. You're going to have a 12:22 on the clock, and this is a 2 card. You're going to have some sort of stability. This is like, look at this tree, look at the trunk of the tree, look at the roots on this tree. This is ancient. This is not just a tree you just planted and in a year it grows like this. It's taken lifetimes. Look at these roots. And that's why people are going to call you lucky, but they didn't know that you've been playing in the divine matrix all this time, and they're going to be inspired by you, and you're going to help assist other people to step into their own personal power. The hawthorn here, okay, is also carry leaves to protect against a predator, mixed with oak and ash leaves, and carry into the woods to be able to see fairies. And this is like a magical door of opportunity I'm getting. I want to read this card because it came under it is what it is. But that card usually is like letting go of the past for me, walking into a new door of opportunity. But I feel like where you're going, it's something that it's an alternative course. You're gonna have to let go of something, but it's not anything that you're gonna be hung hung up about. You're not gonna be sad to let it go. Like you're gonna be happy because this is pushing you into your element. Then look, we even have elemental kingdom. So you could um be like you could have some sort of like gifts with fire or air. Like you can move things like I can't remember like an elemental, right? Like fire, air, water, earth. This card is asking you to open up to the magic surrounding you by taking time to feel gratitude. Hawthorn is an ancient tree. Yeah, you see how I was getting that ancient tree? I was picking out the roots of abundance. This is something that's ancient. Sacred to the elemental kingdom, also known as a fairy tree or tree of protection. It is an ally for healing. Acknowledge the blessings in your life. Begin to cultivate a relationship with the fairies, sometimes called the good folk, fae, or Sid. Invoke their blessings in ritual or energy work. Open up to your healing abilities, respect these abilities, and use them to help others. Exactly what I was saying. You're going to be helping others step into their own personal power to learn how to adapt to change. And that's what's taking you kind of lifetimes or something that you've been rooting in. That's beautiful.